guess what I did? I finally invested in a giant flashlight. And also, I'm doing a garden tour, but look at this little frog. They're annoying, but I guess they have to be in the garden. Alright, so we're going to talk about this general area of the garden first. So we have gourds right here, and I don't see any flowers on them yet. As you can clearly see, hopefully, there aren't any flowers forming on these yet. But there might be soon, you never know. And then as for this middle area, this general middle area right here, these are green beans. Right here. Yeah, I think you might be able to see it a little bit better now. Then we have some more gourds. These look a little bit more recent because these are much smaller. And I like how they just progressively get bigger and bigger as we move down the line here. And now, let's go over to here. So, right here, we have broccoli, hopefully. You'll be able to see this. Yeah, I'm going to have to turn that thing over towards the trellis once we're done with this clip. But we do have some broccoli coming in. And there's a little bit over here. The broccoli just looks so wrong right now, but I hope it looks better soon. As soon as we get it growing a little bit more. Looks like one zucchini didn't come up right here. We have another one right here. And we have a flower on this one too. This right here. Try to beam that thing right into the light. There's a flower right there. There's more coming up, it looks like. Alright, so I just narrowly escaped getting stung by a bee. That would be the second day in a row. Yesterday I was stung by and bitten, possibly, by a bald-faced hornet. Today I was almost stung by a honeybee. But here are the eggplants. And when you take one good look at them, they don't look like they're blooming yet. But I did see a flower on this one. And this one too. Because if you look, there's a flower right there and some more flowers in there. And then we have some flowers coming up in this one. And yeah, then we have zucchini, and damn, I have some pretty exciting news for you with this one. We have some zucchini coming up. Now when you look in here, you see this flower, it's dying back. I can feel it, dying back. And then right here, it's just a full-on zucchini. They don't take that long. Oh, looks like the flower came off of that one. Looks like there was no actual flower attachment to that one. The zucchini does start to form on the bottom of the flower too. And I heard it only takes a couple of days to actually mature. But like 6 to 9 inches is basically what we're looking for as for zucchini size. And while I'm in this area, I'm just going to see if it's good in the trellises. Yes, it looks like it is. Oh, nice. Alright. So, we are in the trellises, and we have two sides of here. So we have this giant trellis right here. It's a giant, like, hangover. Claustrophobic people, be careful. No. If you're claustrophobic, I think it is. You don't want to be under here. So we have some cucumbers right here. These plants, they were dying back a couple days ago. Now it looks like they're less dead, sort of. I mean, this leaf right here, for example, does look like it is dead. But some of these plants, they don't look like they're dead. I don't see any flowers on them. But when you take a look over here, yes, I see flowers. And then on either side right here, we have our giant cherry tomatoes. These things are huge. And yeah, I think we're about to get our first big harvest. I'm going to be hopefully dropping a video by the end of next week on that. And cherry tomatoes, you don't actually need like a giant pair of clippers to harvest them. All you need is your bare hands. It's that easy. And yeah, that was the trellis zone complete. Now let's take a look at the other zones that we have to offer here. I don't know if you can tell, but on that honeybee nest right there, they're all just right there on the nest. I don't know. Alright, so now we are down here, and we have a couple of rows here. We have peppers right here. I don't know if you can tell because my shadow is terrible at this time of day. But there is peppers all along this row right here, and all down this row too. There's tons of peppers, and I don't know what happened to this basil, but a part of it's down. But I ain't complaining. But these things right here, here, let me bring this back in the light. This stuff right here, this stuff needs to go. If you find any of those on your basil, rip them off. Because once they start flowering, your basil's done for. And yeah, that was it for this side of the... God, I can't talk. And we have some giant basils right here. I can actually smell them. Here, and I'm going to show you like a little basil harvest. So you just take them off like that, and here's your piece of basil right here. They're really decent. They smell good too. I sometimes even smell them when I'm editing my videos, and I don't know how ironic that is. Tomatoes, they're doing less good. I'd give them a satisfactory score, not like a do an excellent score like the other ones are. But this row right here looks like we have the most progress, but also like the birds are getting to them right now. And damn, those birds, they're relentless. You know what I mean? So we have a tomato right here. I don't know if you can tell that orange right there that you might be able to see on camera, that's a tomato. There's more right here. These few look like they're untouched by the birds, but I ain't going to jinx anything like that. More stuff right here looking pretty good. I will say, these tomatoes, they're looking pretty good. And at the end of every side of the row, there's always going to be a basil plant. Regardless of my opinions, I think we should have basil more often, honestly, because basil, it really does do a charm in your garden. Now, there are sunflowers over here, but I'm afraid to move this thing because of the bees that are swarming this thing right now. They're going crazy right now. But there are sunflowers up and down this row. I wish I would do this earlier, but just never got around to it. Like, I lost my memory card for my GoPro, and I just didn't want to go outside and film it. Yeah, this is our sunflowers. They're all down this row. I'd say we got about like 2 out of 10 germination rate. So for every 10 holes, 2 of them are there. I am too scared to move that flashlight now because of the bees, so I'm just going to show you this general area. This, I will say, covers about 2/3 or 66.67% of our garden, our strawberry patch area of the garden, which this was actually our garden in 2020, actually. We turned our first garden into a strawberry patch. That's how small it actually was. And yeah, these are blueberries. I will say, pretty damn disappointed this year. I mean, the birds keep on getting to them, so I think we're gonna have to put like mesh over this thing to keep them out. Strawberries, they were going strong, but now they're going weak. I'm guessing it's because of the fact that it's just like that some of them are June berries, so they only bloom in June. And then the others are just freeloaders. I think I swallowed a bug, my god. The others are just like that. The others just come up whenever the hell they feel like it. Sometimes as late as October, too. Yeah, that was it for this video. I can't go up there with that flashlight. Some more damn honeybees will follow me. I'll have a hell of a time bringing that back to the barn. And yeah, that was it. I don't know what bug I just swallowed, but damn, that thing hurt my throat while it was going down. That's the end of this video, and subscribe.